a 180-degree view of the Petronas Twin Towers right from your hotel room. We stayed 2 nights at the Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur with our 3 kids, and this hotel had a lot more going for it than just the view. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking you to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for a full family review of the Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur, a luxury family hotel right in the heart of KL. We'll cover the room with those iconic Petronas Tower views, the pool, breakfast buffet, club lounge, and how we booked using both cash and World of Hyatt points. As always, keeping it fully honest, including one thing that didn't go smoothly. Arriving at the Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur, the bellmen were waiting outside and swiftly took care of our luggage, guiding us straight to the elevators. Because here, the lobby is located on the 39th floor, offering amazing views of the city. Check-in at the front desk was quite busy when we arrived, so we asked if we could check in at the club lounge instead. A little tip if you have club lounge access, don't hesitate to ask. Let's get the one hiccup out of the way early. When we arrived, our room wasn't ready, and we ended up waiting a couple of hours, which with 3 young kids isn't exactly ideal. The hotel offered us a credit toward a meal on site as compensation, which was a nice gesture, but later we actually asked if we could convert that to Hyatt points instead, and they offered 3,000 points. So if you're ever in that situation, don't be afraid to ask for what works best for you. Now let's get to the room tour. We were upgraded to the Tower View Deluxe room based on our globalist status, something we requested in advance via email. We also received a complimentary rollaway bed, which made the room work perfectly for a family of 5. At 699 square feet, there was genuinely good space for everyone to spread out. The layout was clean and comfortable, and everything felt well maintained and nicely designed. The bathroom was a highlight, a deep soaking bathtub plus a separate rain shower. But the real showstopper was the view. The Petronas Twin Towers right outside your window, morning, afternoon and night. We honestly never got tired of looking at it. We also received a welcome amenity as Globalist members, and the hotel went one step further with a small birthday cake for our daughter, something we really appreciated. One more moment we would like to mention. On our second evening leaving the club lounge, a staff member surprised us with a gift.
So you guys can look inside.
Our kids absolutely loved the pool and would have stayed all day if we'd let them. It's a great pool with a really nice but small kids pool. You can tell this hotel caters well to families. We spotted families with kids everywhere throughout our stay. There's also a spa and a gym. breakfast here was really good, and we don't say that lightly. The spread was really generous, the quality was excellent, and there was plenty for the kids to enjoy too. There's a huge variety, including when it comes to local drinks. If you're a breakfast person, this alone is worth factoring into your decision to stay here. We kept going back for more, which is always a good sign. The club lounge was a nice addition to the stay. There's actually a designated seating area for families with kids, but it doesn't feel segregated at all. It's still connected to the main lounge, so you feel very much part of the space rather than tucked out of sight. After an experience at another Grand Hyatt property where the family seating felt quite separate, this was a welcome change. The food and drink selection was solid. We found plenty to enjoy. We'll be honest, if you've stayed at the Grand Hyatt Hong Kong, that club lounge sets a very high bar. This one didn't quite reach that same level, but on its own it's a genuinely good lounge, and certainly a step above the hotel lounges we've experienced in the West. One practical detail that made a huge difference for us, especially traveling with young kids, is the hotel's connection to the KLCC mall. You step briefly outside the hotel and within 20 seconds you're back indoors, which means you can walk to the mall almost entirely sheltered from the heat and humidity outside. And if you've ever been to Kuala Lumpur, you know how much that matters. The KLCC mall is enormous. Restaurants, stores, a full supermarket, and a beautiful park next to it. There's also an aquarium and the underground connection. Especially for families, this kind of convenience is a really big deal. Here's how we booked our stay. We stayed at the Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur for 2 nights. For the first night, we paid in cash, but by the second night, the cash rate had gone up quite a bit, so we used World of Hyatt points to cover that night. We were upgraded to the king bed with Tower View Deluxe room, and honestly, waking up to that view every morning felt pretty special. So would we recommend the Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur for families? Without hesitation, yes. Between the incredible breakfast buffet, a pool the kids absolutely loved, those beautiful Petronas Tower views, a family-friendly club lounge, and the convenience of the KLCC mall connection, this hotel turned out to be a really wonderful stay. The room not being ready on arrival was a minor bump in the road, but the way the hotel handled it left us feeling well taken care of. Kuala Lumpur is a great destination with kids, and the Grand Hyatt KL is such a good place to base yourself while you're there. If you enjoyed this review, we'd love it if you hit like and subscribe to our channel. We review luxury hotels around the world with our 3 kids, always with an honest take. As always, feel free to leave your questions in the comments below. We hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!